Hello, super community. What's Marvel burnout, you ask? It's not a thing. In an attempt to get this video out before She-Hulk comes out, I am going to make this as simple a concept as possible. I'm going to be trying to predict a big plot point from each upcoming Marvel project in the multiverse saga, which I don't think is just a lot of stuff coming out at the same time. I think their mistake is announcing all the plans they had at once. But that's not relevant, so let's go! Members of the Great Lakes Avengers will show up in a court case, attorneyed by Connie Ferrari. If you don't know, Storm actually has a history with Black Panther. They were even married at some point, if I'm not mistaken. So, it would make sense for her to be introduced here and kind of kick off introducing all of the major members of the X-Men. While in the quantum realm, Cass, aka Stinger, will have a vision of a young Nathan Richards who will tell her, hey, you need to recruit a young superhero team. Also, Kurt is going to be revealed to be Nightcrawler, and he will join the X-Men. And also, Scott will become the leader of the new Avengers because of popularity. Because for some reason, he's the most popular character right now. The Thunderbolts will begin to form, and also Hulkling will be introduced and join the Young Avengers. Echo and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will be largely disconnected from the rest of the MCU. Loki joins the Avengers because he has knowledge of Kang's plan, and also Kid Loki will be reintroduced and join the Young Avengers. Hulkling will have some backstory stuff as a B-plot, and Miss Marvel is going to join Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. I don't know a ton about Blade, but I'm assuming that MI-13 is going to show up. Elijah Bradley will take on the role of Patriot and join the Young Avengers. And finally, for Phase 5, will be the Thunderbolts, which I think is just going to be a really fun show. And now on to Phase 6. Why is there so much? Origin movies tend to be disconnected from the rest of the MCU, but I do think that Doctor Strange is going to show up at the end and be like, hey, you guys are important. I met an alternate version of you. Come with me. Kang will completely break the multiverse, setting up the events of the next film. Also, releasing into our universe a grown-up version of Wiccan and Speed, who will then join the Young Avengers. The Young Avengers will then team up in their own solo movie, which I believe is one of the movies that's been left off the roster so far, to release the older Avengers from Kang's prison to set up in Secret Wars. Bam! And speaking of Secret Wars, that is the last project I have to talk about. As for what happens in it, big fun final battle against Kang with all of the characters we've been introduced to, and also like Hulk dies or something, I don't know. And as for the rest of the shows that aren't in the timeline or weren't shown in the timeline at Comic-Con, I'm pretty sure that they won't have too much to do with the main story, except for what I just talked about, which was Young Avengers, and also Armor Wars, which I think is going to have the daughter of Ho Yinsen from Iron Man 1, Tony Ho, show up, and also Justin Hammer. Also, I think that there's going to be an X-Men movie, because, like, why would there not be? They're setting up the mutants like crazy. And that is all of the predictions I have. Man, I am winded from this video. I am very warm. It is hot in this box that I call a mini studio. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, blast that like button down below and subscribe so you don't miss another video. When you click subscribe, click the bell to the side. That way you can be notified. And until next time, it's time for me to fly off into the sky. See ya. Why is Marvel releasing so much